Hi, it's Fred again. We're going to do a timeless collective read. I just did one and then I forgot I was on camera and I went down some rabbit hole and snapped out of it and realized I was actually recording. I'm not going to post that one. I did cleanse the energy. I did pray over the cards. And there is a bit of information from the cards that I pulled that I'll hang on to. If the energy comes out again, I'll bring it up. But excuse me. Choose a softer life. Peace over pressure. Gentleness over chaos. Your life can feel lighter in reverse. Okay. Collective energy, spirit. What does collective need to know for their highest possible good? Somebody isn't choosing a softer life. Side-eye queen in reverse. Your intuition sees through the act. The truth shows on your face. Something feels off for a reason. In reverse. These are not in reverse, but they're coming out in reverse. Secure the bag in reverse. Money opportunities are opening. Your effort is paying off. This is your moment to claim abundance in reverse. Okay. Wow. Social mask in reverse. There's a lot of contradicting energies right here. Someone hides motives behind politeness. Masks slip under pressure. Truth revealed through expression. In reverse, I don't think it's that somebody isn't wearing a mask. I think it's that you're not seeing through it. You're not side-eyeing somebody for having a chaotic life. I don't know. We're just going to keep going. Jealous reaction in reverse. Something triggered their insecurity. Jealousy rises quickly. Emotions hit sharper than expected. Okay. Let's keep going. Passive shade in the upright. Subtle tone reveals hidden resentments. The real message is between the lines. Shade speaks loudly. Okay. Tell us about this choose a softer life. Somebody isn't choosing a softer life. I'm not going to take those, but we'll look at them. There's too many. Protect your peace. You can say less. You're the prize. All right. Choose a softer life. In reverse, it. Lost the spark. The energy has shifted. Excitement fades quickly. Something feels different now. Somebody didn't get a jealous reaction out of you. You weren't a side-eye queen. What about the securing the bag and social mask in reverse? Maybe you're just done with social masks. Mixed signals. That landed on passive shade. They act warm then cold. You're left guessing their intentions. The inconsistency speaks louder than words. That's true. Okay. Secure the bag in reverse, spirit. Right there. Landed right on it. Backstage talk in reverse. Conversation about you happen when you're not in the room. Multiple voices blend into one story. Someone is spreading a narrative in reverse. Social mask in reverse, yeah. Shade parade. More than one person is feeling the drama. Shade is coming from several directions. The room isn't as friendly as it looks. Shade's only coming from one person. Tell me about this secure the bag in reverse and backstage talk in reverse. They stay close but avoid commitment. Their actions show hesitation. The connection feels paused in the middle. Okay, so this is the card I just pulled. Mixed signals. This is the card I just pulled right after that. What do you see there happening? Somebody feels like they don't have enough money. That's why it's keeping them at bay. What is this? Mixed signals. Bet on yourself. Your potential is worth the risk. Your courage builds opportunity. You are your best investment. So this has got you stuck in your head and you're not investing enough in yourself. Social mask in reverse. Shade parade in reverse. Where's this social mask? Spirit. Drama magnet. Chaos gravitates towards you. Messy energy follows. Protect your emotional space. Social mask. Okay, let me figure this energy out real quick. And hi. Somebody's mask is already off. And they don't want any drama. But they feel like chaos gravitates towards them and they need to protect their energy. And so do you. Okay. What is this? Lost the spark. Somebody feels like they lost the spark. Group chat energy. That didn't come out. The real conversation happens off screen. Multiple stories circulate. You're being observed. We're all being observed. I'm not taking that card, but we're all being observed. Lost the spark. Spirit. Wrong timing. The connection exists, but life circumstances clash. Alignment is missing for now. Okay. Okay. I'm looking at these cards. You deserve better. You don't have to settle for crumbs. Your heart knows your value. Step towards what truly matches you. Okay. What's it say back there? I can't read it. There's some graffiti back there. You have a really beautiful aura. Not this shit again in reverse. The same drama returns. You're tired because it's familiar. This time, see it clearly. So somebody doesn't want to accept the wrong timing. Drama loop in reverse. The same pattern keeps returning. Lessons repeat until you understand them. Notice what keeps happening again and again. In reverse. Somebody isn't seeing the pattern. Somebody is stuck in a pattern, in a drama loop. They're stuck. This almost looks like an atom. Or a molecule, or... Okay. Anything else we need to know, Spirit? Just let them fall where the energy lies. Passive shade. This is getting deep. Feelings are growing unexpectedly. You're becoming more attached. The connection expands beneath the surface. I don't know. Spirit's telling you that you need to bet on yourself. You deserve better. Respect your limits in reverse. Okay. They're trying to bring you chaos. Shade Parade. But it's just one person. It's you. Are you trying to bring you chaos? It's you. Drama magnet. Chaos gravitates towards you. Messy energies follow. Protect your emotional space. Respect your limits. Your boundaries protect you. You're not meant to carry everything. Know where your line is. So you're not protecting... You're not protecting your boundaries. You're not protecting your emotional peace. You're not... And it's causing... You could be manifesting drama, is what it looks like. There's really no shade. Maybe there's no social mask in the situation, although I have a really hard time buying that. Someone hides motives behind politeness. Makes slip under pressure. Truth revealed through expression. Maybe you don't wear a mask. Maybe you don't wear a mask and you don't talk shit, but you don't know how to protect your boundaries. And you don't know how to respect your own limits. I don't see this as being other people. Respect your limits. You have to learn how to protect your boundaries and your energy. So, contrary to prior belief, just because you love somebody does not give them the right to hurt you. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if it's your family. It doesn't matter if it's your parents. It doesn't matter if it's your spouse or your children, or align with your truth. When you follow what feels right, your life falls into place. Clarity leads your next step. Jealous reaction in reverse. Side-eye queen in reverse. When you follow what feels right, your life falls into place. Clarity leads your next step. Somebody isn't in alignment. Bestie, tea time. Your friends know the real story. Information connects behind the scenes. Truth enters through the bestie channel. So, you could have a bestie that you lean on. Truth arrives through the bestie channel. This card fell right on top of that one. Text me back. You're waiting for a reply. The silence feels intentional. The lack of response becomes its own message. So, respect your boundaries. Bestie tea time. Text me back. Maybe your bestie isn't respecting your boundaries. You're not respecting your own boundaries. Text me back. You're waiting for a reply. The silence feels intentional. Somebody blowing you off? All right. I don't know where we're at. 14 minutes? That's not too bad. Let's see what's up. Group chat energy in reverse. Somebody wants to have a private conversation with you. The real conversation happens off screen. I saw that, didn't I? Group chat energy in reverse. I think we're going to switch decks, but let's see what's... Too many opinions cloud your clarity. Silence helps you reconnect with yourself. Protect your inner voice. Block the noise. Stop chasing approval. Emotionally detox. Evidence is lining up. Messages reveal motives. Truth is undeniable. Walk away quietly. You don't need to argue your decision. Distance reveals truth faster. Your silence is powerful. Stop people pleasing. New skill activated. You're learning fast. Your talents are expanding. This growth changes everything. Overreaction mode in reverse. So it looks like you got control of your emotions. Someone is blowing it out of proportion. Emotions are louder than truth. Drama heats up fast. That was in reverse. So, yeah, it looks like you're getting your shit under control. But you need to... Okay, so first of all, you can't love anybody properly if you don't love yourself properly. So you need to talk to yourself nice in your head. You need to do things that are good for your body. If you're tired, you need to rest. You need to drink water. You need to eat food that isn't poison as much as you can. And, you know, I eat terrible. So don't, and I drink Monster and I smoke cigarettes. I'm not, my body is not nearly as pure as it needs to be or as clean. Pure is the wrong word, but clean, definitely. So you're allowed to have boundaries with everybody that is in your life, even the people you love. And it doesn't mean that you don't love them to set boundaries. Boundaries are a sign that you respect yourself, and respecting other people's boundaries is a sign that you respect other people. You know, somebody comes to you with an issue and you need to work on it. You need to face it and work on it. You know, some days you're going to win and some days you're going to lose, but you have to face it. My son came to me once because I had quite the short temper, even when it wasn't at a human being. I had a really bad habit of just losing my shit on my computer, and it would be a stress thing, and it would stress the people in my family, in my household out. And my son came to me and told me that, and ever since then I've done my best to work on that particular trigger. Everybody has triggers, but if you don't look at them and you don't face yourself and be like, this is not a healthy reaction to this situation, or this is not a healthy behavior, or this is just not good for me. If you're not willing to look at it, then there's no way you can change it if you're just not willing to look at yourself. And that comes down to, your boundaries and your self-respect. You don't deserve breadcrumbs. You need to bet on yourself. You got this. I don't know what's going on with this group chat energy that's back and forth. First, it seems like it's a one-on-one conversation, and then it seems like there's a bunch of people involved. So I don't know what's going on with that. But somebody doesn't want to accept that this is the wrong time. They think you've lost the spark or something, but they're not aligned. It's not about losing the spark. You're not side-eyeing anybody, and you're not having some kind of jealous reaction that somebody expected. But you are the drama magnet. So maybe you need to get, again, your thoughts in order. You need to start protecting your energy. You need to not let all this chaos into your life. A softer life is absolutely possible if you give it the opportunity to exist. But you can't have a soft life when you're constantly drowning in chaos and drama. And most of it isn't even important shit. Like 99% of the shit that people stress about, they shouldn't be stressing about. And what they don't understand is the stressing about it makes it worse. Like physically manifests it, makes problems. The best thing you can do is not worry as much as possible about anything. Because first of all, we really don't have control over anything. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's not here. You got right now. What can you do right now if you're faced with a challenge? Is there, can you Focus on the solution instead of the challenge. Focus on solutions. Backstage talk. I was putting these up. Conversations about you happen when you're not in the room. Somebody could be talking about you right now. Multiple voices blend into one story. Someone is spreading a narrative. Okay, well, we're spreading narrative. That's neither here nor there. Another thing you should know is other people's opinion of you is none of your fucking business. It really isn't. It has nothing to do with your opinion of you. So you can't look outside yourself for, and I'm told to use tarot, not these. I was going to use the soul. Soul Symphony, but is it tarot? I guess it's tarot. Let me shuffle these because I'm not sure. They are 21 minutes. So yeah, you got to protect your peace. You got to protect your boundaries. World at the bottom. I don't have any of these fixed, so I'm going to have to be careful flashing cards. But again, I'm not monetized, so get a few views. I'd like to get a few more at some point. I'm going to be offering private reads soon. Okay. Empress under the deck. Let's cut this. Page of Swords in reverse under the deck. Yeah, somebody's talking shit. About you moving towards a lever. All right, Spirit. What else does the collective need to know? They need to protect their energy. What are we protecting the energy from? Somebody is juggling and failing. Instability. It's Two of Pentacles reversed. Somebody's juggling, but they're not doing it very well. Nine of Pentacles in the upright. The Emperor. I feel like it's not quite in the upright. It's like you're trying to work something out with an Emperor as far as finances goes. It looks like you're in the Nine of Pentacles. But then the Six of Pentacles fell on top over them. This Emperor. 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Their family. You could be the Queen of Wands. Five of Wands, conflict. Conflict, yeah. Four of Cups reversed, Queen of Cups reversed. Somebody is in deep regret. Queen of Cups is somebody who's emotionally manipulative. She could be in deep regret. Somebody who's not nurturing, not caring. Could be a bad mom. Although usually it's the Empress is the mother figure, but Queen of Cups reverse is Four of Cups reverse and deep regret. Oh, clarity, acceptance, new. No. Queen of Cups in reverse is accepting something, and she needs to let go of this conflict. It was Five of Wands, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, somebody has to let something go. Some kind of conflict. Possibly over money. I don't know. But could even have been... Somebody could have lied to you over and over again. Three of Cups under the moon. The Queen of Cups lost out on an opportunity. Queen of Cups reverse due to a Three of Cups reverse. This could be cheating. This can be partying too much. This could be a lifestyle. I feel like somebody was so focused on, this could be a group of friends. They missed an opportunity. She missed an opportunity. There's no gender in tarot. Under the Moon, Page of Wands. Somebody's a Page of Wands. Were they enthusiastic about trying to work something out with an Emperor? A Three of Pentacles. So what's hidden under the Moon, although it's illuminated by the moon, but it is a Three of Pentacles. So some kind of collaboration. That fell on top of the Emperor. I'm not even seeing my collective out here. Queen of Wands, maybe? Tell us about this Queen of Wands. Oh, High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune in the upright to the Queen of Swords. Okay. You're the Queen of Wands. High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune. Your Wheel of Fortune's in the upright. Queen of Swords. But you're going to have to be a Queen of Swords about it. You're going to have to put your sword up. Somebody could be speaking. No, you're going to have to put your sword up. Well, this Queen of Cups has something to say about this. About you being the High Priestess. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is usually single. Queen of Swords is usually about the truth. She'll hurt your feelings if it's true. That actually came out on the fence. So she was kind of looking up. So I don't know. It could be this Queen of Cups is actually a Queen of Swords. But see, that's the difference. In reverse, it's a liar. In the upright, she tells the truth. On the fence, fitty shot. Okay. She could be... What is this, Spirit? She could be King of Pentacles on the fence. There's a conflict with the King of Pentacles. Just gotta let some shit go. Tell us about this Queen of Swords, Spirit. Tell us about this Queen of Swords. Or is there anything else we need to know about the High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, Ten of Pentacles? You've put the burden down. You've let go of your burdens. Ten of Wands in reverse. Balance, freedom, letting go. Yeah, you let go of it. You just let it all go. And it turns you into the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is usually independent, attractive, charismatic, sometimes single. Ten of Swords. That just fell out all by itself. Tell us about the Ten of Swords. Who's in the Ten of Swords, Spirit? The King of Wands. The King of Wands is in the Ten of Swords. He doesn't want to let go. There's conflict with this King of Pentacles, Emperor. He wants to collab. He wants some kind of collaboration. The conflict could be with you. But it looks like you put it down. Whatever all this conflict is, you put it down. Now you just need to protect your boundaries. You need to protect your energy. Page of Pentacles. 4 of Wands in reverse. Somebody could have paid someone. Let me look at this. Page. Studious. Determined. New opportunity. Somebody wants a new opportunity to ruin your happy home. Yeah, don't give them one. That's what that is. Somebody wants to like pay money or a new opportunity. They want a new chance to destabilize your home, to destabilize your party, to destabilize your ever after. Okay, Death in reverse. 5 of Cups in the upright to the Devil. Somebody didn't transform. They're still looking at these 3 cups. 3 cups, 3 cups, 3 cups. I didn't see no 2 of Cups or anything out here. The only cups I see are upside down. So there's really no love going on in this read. Which, you know, I hate when I say that out loud, but 6 of Cups. Somebody has good memories from the past. Sunflowers in your room. I remember it all. I remember you happy. I remember it all. And you painted sunflowers in your room. Somebody could be missing a child or somebody young. A sister, a daughter. Anything else, Spirit? That gave me chills. Anything else, Spirit? Knight of Cups in reverse. Deceit, jealousy. Disappointment. What do we got going on over here? Had a little fire. That was interesting. Ow, son of a bitch. I burnt myself. I'm gonna have to bleep that out. I may not even post this. It might just be good practice, but... 8 of Pentacles. Somebody's working on going within to find the 10 of Cups, the Magician. 2 of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Lovers, 6 of Swords. Page of Swords, 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 Swords. King of Swords, 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords, Page of Swords, 6 of Swords, the Lovers, 9 of Swords. There's nothing but swords here. All right. Strangely enough, unless I misunderstood what just happened, a rock just caught on fire in my rock bowl, and I was not aware that that would burn. So that could mean something, though I'm not sure what. High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Queen of Wands in the upright, or High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune in the upright, Queen of Wands. You're going to be fine. You are that bitch. It's okay. Do your thing. You already know what's up. Right? The High Priestess knows. The High Priestess Third eye open. This King of Swords, on the other hand, or this King of Wands, there's a lot of swords. He's in the upright. But he's just staring at this Ten of Swords. And he's pissed. Anything else about the King of Wands we need to know? You're protected. Your success is protected. Don't worry about it. Rest. Your ships are coming in. Archangel Michael's protecting you from heartache. Death in reverse. Eight of Swords. The Chariot. The Empress. The World. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody could be trapped because they didn't transform before they headed to the Empress. They didn't, trapped. Death in reverse. There was no transformation. Okay. Let's get this, some advice from your Fine deck, because I really do like your Fine deck. I could just, well, you guys should know, I swear. Do I really have to say that at the beginning of every video? I swore I burnt myself. It's pretty bad. Threw out the old SOB bomb, but all right. Spirit forgives me. What advice do they need, Spirit? It hurt. It did. It hurt. All right. Take a break. Your brain needs a minute. You need sleep. You're not failing. You're just tired. Stay curious. Life is still unfolding. There's alarms everywhere and this person can't get up. It says alarm, alarm, alarm. 7, 7, 7, 7, 6:59. Yeah, this person's tired. Take a break. You need to maybe detox from technology. Take your headphones out. That's probably for me. Take a break. Your brain needs a minute. Yeah, somebody could need a break from work. I don't know, there's a laptop there. Stay curious. Go outside. There's a river out there somewhere to go sit by. Something out there. What else do they need to hear, Spirit? You're not tired. You need sleep. Oh, yeah, I got this one the other day. Expectations. Lower your expectations. Peace starts here. You're asking too much of yourself. That's a shipping container. Papers flying everywhere. You're pushing yourself too hard. Just drop it for a while. 10 of Wands in reverse. Remember, just drop it. All right, advice. Advice. Well, protect your boundaries. Protect your energy. Only you know what your boundaries are. Try again. Failure is part of the map. Somebody wants you to try again. I think to take a break. I don't know, what time is it? Maybe Spirit's talking to me. I gotta go. I gotta get ready for work. Anything else, Spirit? I gotta go. Ooh. You are learning. Mistakes are teachers. You're putting together the puzzle. Like literally, you're putting together. You're getting it. See the puzzle? Puzzle of life. I can't sing, but you'll hear me on occasion, even if I am tone deaf. Look at the pretty clouds. Putting a little clouds with a little sunshine. I like it. I like it. Anything else, Spirit? Restart. 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Somebody needs to get up at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. There's messages, envelopes. It could be snowing somewhere. Turn yourself off. Turn yourself back on. Restart. 7 a.m. Somebody needs sleep. I don't know what the snow is about. Isn't it August? But maybe somebody's dreaming of snow. They need to wake up at 7 a.m. You also need rest, though. And like I said, there's a lot of mail. You've got mail. Everything is weird. Nobody knows what they're doing. That's true. Look, it's a board meeting, but underneath they're reading instruction manuals. Because nobody fucking knows. Yeah, it's true. Everybody's like, what do we do? Instruction manuals, instruction manuals, instruction manuals. We can do it. Graphs and bars and shit. Do less. Productivity is not your personality. Yeah, you need to get some fucking rest. Here we go again with the dates and the mail and the laptop and the phone. Breathe. The world isn't ending. It just feels that way sometimes. Take a nap. The punctuation down here is a bit. Just breathe. All right. Top of the deck. Everything will be okay. That was under breathe. Maybe not perfect, but okay. Celebrate small wins. Progress is progress. Small progress. Tiny steps still move you forward. You're safe. This moment is okay. Somebody's sitting inside watching a thunderstorm. You're safe. Maybe you're so busy trying to get ahead that you're not looking at where you've already got. You know, let them go. Not everyone is meant to stay. You could be mourning somebody. Somebody's mourning somebody. Okay. That's it for today, collective. I do apologize for the outburst and the fire. Or looking down the whole time. I don't know. You know, it's not about me. I do watch the videos at least once before I post them, but it's going to take me a bit. Anyway, hi. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came to see the read. I hope you stayed through the whole thing. If you didn't, well, I hope I made you laugh at least once. And I hope you have a very wonderful day. I'll see you soon.